Hi, myself Rakesh Prajapati, which is my wife Pranali.
Hello.
And we are the proud owner of Majestic, one of the property of Majestic signature. So yeah.
Yeah, so we still remember that day when we decided to go one of the round for the properties, and we have a list like जिसने 7 से 8 property list out करा था, and the first property was the Majestic one. So we thought चलो यहाँ से शुरू करते हैं. So when we visited that, we were like, oh god, this is not our cup of tea. But we were like, chalo, let's see, let's try. And yeah, at that time, it was our first day. You can say that journey into the Majestic started on that particular day. So yeah, we went there and then we met the sales team.
So when we entered into Majestic property, so the sales team has इसलिए मैं वेलकम किया ना कि ऐसा मतलब थोड़ा हमको थोड़ा स्पेशल फील हुआ जब वेलकम हुआ, जैसे कि डोर ऐसा करके. तो वो छोटा चीज़ है लेकिन इट इम्पैक्ट्स लॉट. तो हमको बहुत पॉजिटिव फीलिंग आया कि नहीं ये जगह पे मतलब we got some positive vibes over there.
Yeah, it was actually, you can say, a very beautiful gesture because we have visited many properties before that, and in that we see it was not only our experience, but we have seen that all the peoples are not treated nicely. Okay, so that is very good thing. Like even though we haven't talked to any of the sales fellow or we haven't finalized anything, but still they welcome us in very nicely. It was very warm and sweet gesture by the Majestic sales team. So yeah, that at that time we felt very special.
Then as a part of process, the sales team explained us the plan and how many buildings are there, and then we came to like sample house. So when we entered that sample house, and like whenever the guys were explaining the things and the plan of that particular building and all that stuff is like वो हमको जैसा चाहिए था. हम लोग ने बहुत सारी प्रॉपर्टी देखी थी थोड़ा, तो हम लोग को ऐसा पैरामीटर रखना है, ऐसा रहना चाहिए, ऐसा रहना चाहिए. तो वो सब मैच होने लगा एंड देन मतलब हमको भी पॉजिटिव वाइब्स आने ही लगा कि हाँ दिस इज द फ्लैट दैट वी वांट. एंड उसके बाद का पूरा जर्नी रहा, मतलब उसके बाद जो भी प्रोसेस रहा नेगोशिएशन का, उस दिन एक्चुअली मेरा वी आर वर्किंग इनटू आईटी, सो आई वाज हैविंग द ऑन कॉल मींस कि वीकेंड सपोर्ट रहता है. तो वो टाइम पे मतलब मैं लैपटॉप कैरी करके ही गया था, एंड तो मैं बीच में काम आ रहा है और हमको प्रॉपर्टी पसंद आ गया. देन आई आस्क्ड सेल्स
एक्चुअली पसंद से ज्यादा द मेन इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट वाज समथिंग क्लिक्ड जो हमको कहीं नहीं हुआ था. It was like, okay, this is the place where we want to stay. This is the place where we want to create our dream house. So usually लोग देखने जाते हैं property. For us, we felt like this is our house. I know this might sound a little bit crazy, but that is what we felt. And it was like instant decision. We tore that paper जो हमने पूरा list बनाया था. It was like first property, and we were showing that to that salesperson, like, see, हम लोग यहाँ पे जाने वाले थे, and he also said like, okay, you can go, you can visit that, but we were like, no, we are done. We just want to stay here. We want to make our dream house here only. So, thing was that like we found like we are too small to take all this decision, so we need to call our parent. So we were just got panic. So we were like calling my father, we are calling my mother, and even there is a uncle, one of our relatives staying in Pune. So we call them like, please come and just check here to see everything and if we are doing right decision or not. So the sales team noticed like we are getting panic. So again that is the beautiful part. Like they say, okay, we can hold this house for you at least for one more day. So you take decision properly, talk to people, talk to your parents, don't get panic, and we can hold this properly for you. So we just get relieved, then we talk with our family, and then we were like, okay, let's go for this.
And one more positive point for this incident is like, हम चाहते हैं तो वो सब प्रोफेशनलिज्म रहता है, you have to behave like this, like sales team, हम लोग कस्टमर है, but हाँ प्रोफेशनलिज्म था, बट आफ्टर सम टाइम इट्स काइंड ऑफ वी फाउंड वेरी कंफर्टेबल विद द गाइस. सो हम लोग भी ऐसा बोले, हम लोग जो था वही शेयर किया कि हाँ जैसे लिस्ट था हम लोग ये जाने वाले थे, वो भी हमने ऐसा कंफर्टेबल हो गए. देन वी शेयर्ड इट, एंड जितना भी पॉच था उसमें वी फाइनलाइज्ड द डील.
And even this is also one of the thing that we noticed, like जब भी we visit to the bank, तो there are number of properties जो उनके पास लिस्ट रहती है, हमको कुछ बताना पड़ता है, but when we told them like okay we are
Right?
for homeowners, like we are owning house in Majestic Signature Tower, we are buying that, so the process was quite easy because I believe there was a trust between this Signature Towers and the bank. So that we found that actually that gives us a little satisfaction, like okay we are on the right track. Also one of the thing is like it takes time for us to do some agreement. Our deal got finalized in I believe January, and after a few months ago that agreement was happened. So during that phase, that is such a shocking thing, like for a single minute we didn't realize okay agreement nahi ho raha, so we got trapped or kuch issue nahi aayega. It was never like that. We always go and we always visited the team, and they always answer us very calmly, like ho jayega, you don't worry. And we were just doing one thing, we just trusted them. And the best part is that trust was helpful to us because वो trust के उसके ऊपर जो हमको result मिला, so it's like we are like okay अच्छा हुआ that we trust on these people, and finally the agreement and everything was done. Second part was when we were doing that agreement, I was pregnant, I was conceiving, and it was like 3-month-old kid was there. So that sales team took care of us very nicely. I mean, we requested them like we need to visit to my native because of this pregnancy and everything. So they arranged our agreement very quickly. The sales team and even the CRM team were calling us continuously. Is everything okay? Is your wife okay? Are you getting things done properly? So that is, we kind of feel like homely, even though our home is not ready, but still we feel like homely. So that is very beautiful feeling that we have with the Majestic House.
Yeah. So appreciation of sales team is done, but yeah, CRM team, once the deal is finalized, and after that we have many questions, like whenever we met some friend or relative, we will share with them that we have bought the property. They were suggesting that have you asked this question. So we have make many visits to the property every time. Sales
almost every week.
Yeah. And sales and CRM team comes together. We will have some chat, and then we ask this professional question as well. So every question has been answered and in a very calm manner. So that
I mean,
is
we
one
have
positive
asked
point.
same question number of
Multiple
times.
times, yeah.
But then they never get frustrated, never get irritated. Every time they answer very peacefully, very calmly. So yeah.
And current is like the deep, like we are here to get a position. So we are in a like demand and request phase. So in that also we got a very good response from the CRM team. So whenever a demand has been raised, they informed us. And if we have some issues, like we will do the payment after some days. They are very flexible enough for that as well.
Yeah.